to me, that right there was a huge turning point, not only in Isabella Nichols' year, but her career. I mean, that was a moment where she realized, you know, I think, and Laura, I know you've surfed against Stephanie Gilmore in the past. You know how intimidating and daunting that task can be.
She's in the university studies. She's ultra intelligent. Actually, doing the Hawaiian leg in between heats, she had tests that she had to take. And instead of focusing on competition, but we'll focus on her right now as she opened up.
And this was Bella's first turn here. Nice up into the lip and nice to finish that off, kicking out the tail a bit there. It's a good, powerful turn just to kick off the heat. Love that tail drift there.
Came through at a 3. So, you know, the judges right there, who is coming to this event with the most momentum of any surfer on the women's side of the championship tour with the big win at the last event. And this is fun when you're the surfer who knows that your competition is paddling right back. You have the opportunity to do a big old turn right in their face. That wasn't quite the case there for Stephanie Gilmore, but she got the wave, tested it out a little bit, didn't like it, so got right back out there. She'll get out into that top priority spot. So Stephanie Gilmore and Isabella Nichols, both with waves written. Neither one of those scores most likely will count at the end.
Well, for some reason, we could never take it completely serious. She'd always look at me and say,
so
Laura, stop making me laugh. Different story for me, but she can be fierce. There were some times she had to tell me to shut up while I was competing against her, but she's a fierce competitor. She's one of the most competitive people I've ever met. We almost had a hair-pulling fight in Hawaii over some card games.
All right, Isabella Nichols with priority, having a dig. Gets up. Clean over the backwash. And that wave just dissipated under her feet so quick. So the first wave of the set, as we saw right there, not a lot of juice or force behind those first waves. So we'll see if Stephanie Gilmore will have an opportunity. This is the third wave of the set.
You can check it out in the replay. She does get a clean turn.
Yeah, this was a nice clean turn here. Went pretty fat pretty quickly. I was hoping the wave would stand up a bit more, but I'm going to eat my words because I just turned around before and saw a right-hander on the inside spit. So there's still some good-looking waves, but Isabella here, this wave just, fattening out quickly. She got a little turn in there, so it'll be a backup, just building, keeping that momentum going. Look, you could see the start of that barreling wave right behind it.
You know, giving herself room to make a couple mistakes. Everyone's human, except for Steph Gilmore, who is just a beast when she puts on a jersey. Right there was beautiful surfing.
Yeah, we heard the applause, and this was amazing from Steph. We don't see her on her backside that often, but a beautiful, nice turn there. The backwash working in her favour there and throwing more spray, coming straight off the bottom. Love that quick change of direction and slash in the pocket there. She that would have felt nice, that board looking nice and smooth, and just, loved that wave from Steph. That's going to be one of the best scores of the day, I think, so far.
22:29 to go. The most stylish surfer on the planet, Stephanie Gilmore, in the lead with a 5.83. And Isabella Nichols now answering back. Nice looking left. An aggressive vertical backside snap, perfectly timed, expertly placed. That right there is something that the judges are going to chew up. Decent, solid score.
Yeah, love this from Isabella. She kicked it up a gear upside down and, critical turn there. It'll be interesting to see where the judges go. She didn't get a lot of spray off the back, but the way that she went upside down, I absolutely loved that.
Yeah, slow motion, you can really check it out. Gets up into the lip there, and most importantly, able to put the board back underneath her feet and recenter herself over the board for the completion. Looking at a 4.51.
The level that we're at. And Steph Gilmore, I think backside floaters are underrated for how difficult they are and how cool they look. And right there, that most likely won't be a massive score, but it was just nice to see.
It's enough to take the lead right here. We'll check it out on the replay with Steph Gilmore. Working her way through.
Ooh.
And that was a 2.8. That was a lot of work for a 2.8, but that was enough for the lead.
Isabella Nichols, though, wow, getting up into the pocket here.
That could be a dangerous, quick little snap.
Throwing in that bit of flair, which is what we saw at El Salvador. I know she was riding a bit of a bigger step-up board just so she could push harder and get more out of her calves, as we see Bella on a nice-looking wave.
All right, big snap for Isabella Nichols, one of the rare right-handers of the morning. Aggressive, straight into the lip. Now that is exactly what the judges want to see. They want to see you putting in the effort, but don't make it look like you're trying too hard. And that was not an easy wave to ride for Isabella Nichols, but she made full use of it.
Yeah, one of the nicest looking rights of the morning. Bella just peeking her spot right here and finding that nice smooth pocket to just bang it up there and getting another one in nice and tight in the pocket. So that would have felt good. One of the only rights we've seen this morning that actually had a really nice clean pocket. Boom, that trademark Isabella Nichols snap slash in the pocket that we're used to seeing. She can get it up there so tight and critical, and up there again. Both these girls riding DHDs, both looking very nice and smooth, and great equipment.
So thank you to Corona for stepping it up to help the planet. As Stephanie Gilmore now, a beautiful golden girl turn right there. I mean, she, of course, you can't think of Stephanie Gilmore without thinking of the word style. And she always has that little kick at the end to just add some extra flair.
Yeah, love this first turn. Exactly what we were seeing from her in El Salvador. Unfortunately, this wave just didn't get a second section. It looked like it almost was going to happen and then just fattened out here. So unfortunately, just the one turn for Steph. But, yeah, showing us what we love to see from Steph, her forehand hooks.
Well, I wouldn't say it's a shocker because Isabella Nichols has done this before, and now her record against Stephanie Gilmore improves 2-1. Isabella Nichols moving through, and we lose number 3 in the world in Stephanie Gilmore.